What up, though? Ledge here. Chill with me. No. Y'all got no. Shout out to Trubs. Shout out to the wiretap. By far the best, and I'm a hoodie connoisseur. By far the best, most comfortable hoodie I've ever purchased, I've ever received, I've ever been blessed to wear. You see it right there. Excuse me. You see it over here. The wiretap.co.uk. All right. You seen the ad. You seen it. You seen it. I know you saw it. Get it. It's so comfortable. I don't know. Maybe it's a UK thing. I don't know the fabrics y'all using over there. Maybe y'all can, share some of those secrets over here. We would appreciate it. Some hoodies over here don't be feeling as comfortable as this. This shit feel, and the logo is brilliant. Really well done, man. Good Lord, y'all doing it over here. Let's talk about it. They had an event last month, Era versus Era. If you're not familiar with No Loose Chat, you better get familiar. Shout out to Snoop. Shout out to Paris. Shout out to the whole staff. The atmosphere looked incredible. It was a 2-day event, chalk with 4 big-time main events that we had to watch live for. I was blessed and privileged to have permission by the league to watch it on Caffeine with some of my viewers who aren't as familiar with the MCs, in Europe. So in the UK battle rap scene, and they were pleasantly surprised. I thought it was dope. I love how open and welcoming they are to experiencing new MCs from all over the world, because I say this so fucking much. Battle rap culture that we always use and say, you can't really claim it if you're not open to kind of embracing it from everywhere and not just in your backyard. It's easy to talk that battle rap culture shit when you're only focuses on the leagues that are in your state, in your in your city, or in your country. But battle rap culture is a culture that is universal now. So let's start embracing that and appreciating that. There are UK battlers, there's UK media that know way much more about our shit than we know about theirs, and we need to correct that. It should be an equal exchange. We should be trying to get in tune with their shit just as much as they are in tune with ours, okay? That's first and foremost. Now that I've ranted a little bit, let's get into this. Now, since we covered the 4 main event battles on my channel on Caffeine, there's really no need to get into it, but I can let go real quickly. Tony D versus Georgie Roots, Rivers, Moke, and Tally Tech. Quality battles, really quality battles. Those 3 were dope, and you know what? It proved that these new era guys in the UK are here, and they're here to stay. All 3 of these guys showed me why they were worthy of these battles. All 3 of these gentlemen showed me that they can compete at the highest level with some more time. I believe I gave Tony D the battle 2-1 edge. Rounds, I think it was 1 and 3. I gave Rivers, I got him edging every round against Moke, but Moke was dope. And I believe I gave Tech this battle against Tally. I just don't remember. It might have been rounds 1 or 2 or 1 and 3. One of those. I can't remember. The reason I left out Unanimous and Crash, because that was the one that wasn't close. That was the one that was a bit of a body bag. We had fun with Crash. I sent him up to heaven. I sent him up to the pearly gates. He came back down, though. You're down. You're safe. You landed properly. You back on your feet. So it's all love. But that was nasty. Unan showed why he's a champion. At Premier Battles, he showed why he is to be respected over there. He battled you like you said something very disrespectful to his family. I don't know the backstory behind this, but he went hard, damn near as hard on you as he did when he was battling for his belt. That's crazy. You should have gave that man a hug and apologized. I don't know what you did to him. But anyway, So yeah, that was the 4 main event battles. Again, quality work, gentlemen. Bravo to Tony D, who came and rapped his ass off. Tally, man, it was just good to see. I haven't seen Tally in a minute, me personally. And Rivers has always been one of those guys. When somebody asks who can cross over here in the States from the UK and do work, Rivers is always my first one that I mentioned. The way he raps and the content, it just blends so well, and he would do wonders over here. Shout out to the legends, shout out to the new cats. It was good. Now, there was still other battles that I had to watch, catch up on, and recap. And here is all of them, I believe. And I'm going to start off with Trubs, because Trubs, not only did he sponsor this, not only is he blessing me with the hoodies, with the merch, not only is he blessing me with the... I didn't know you get busy like that. Why you... What? Who told you to start coming out and talking like this to people? What? You got the vest on, your whole barbarian click. Shout out to Bracy. I seen him. What? I didn't know this. This was news to me. It was unbecoming to me, okay? I'm telling you, I'm tapped in better than most people here in the States are tapped in with UK battle rap, but I am not the finished product. Like, I got so much to learn. I got so many battles to watch. I got so many MCs to get familiar with. I'm not like that. I'm just, as far as the media here, I'm probably one of the top guys who are familiar with the UK battle rap scene. So you probably been battling for 8. I did not know. This is my first time. It was a 1-rounder. And shout out to Paris. It sounded like she said they kept having venue issues where they was getting kicked out of venue. So some of these battles are outside, like just in the street somewhere, closed off. And some of them are inside the venue. This one was outside. And your opponent, though, Straps can rap. I love his word association, the way he raps, like his bars just flow together so perfectly when he's on. That's one thing, let me clear up. There's some battles I'm going to spend a lot less time on, so let me just get with this one. Troubles got the dub. He was clean, and I like Trub's build-ups. Like, his build-ups take you somewhere before he lands the shot. And that's so lost in today's battle rap. Everything got to be a punch, back to back with it. I appreciate you building up, lacing me with content, being very direct to your opponent, and then hitting me with a punch. That's what Trubs was doing, man. For a 1-rounder, I thought he was clean. He was effective. Trubs with the win, man. Shout out to Trouble, man. I was really impressed. And Straps is good. He just gotta... You was a little messy. And I don't mean the one who went to PSG. You know what I'm saying? You was a little messy, homie. But, yeah, man, I like what I saw from both gentlemen, but one was cleaner, one was a little more effective, a little more presence, crowd control, and all that good stuff. Trubs with that. I'm kind of going to just not hold y'all, man. I'm going to run through some of these because some of these aren't really worth talking about because they was kind of one-sided in my opinion. So... here's a weird one that was one-sided. So Joker Star versus AJ Ra, right? Material-wise, Joker Star was saying powerful shit. His presence, the confidence he got, the shit with the pennies and the coins, that was dope, and they got like a large reaction. But it's just, I don't know, the way he delivers his material is so just commanding. And he owns it. You know what I'm saying? He talked to him like he was a new era guy, like, you don't deserve to be on this car with me. The problem is he might have had some of the most hidden character moments I've ever seen. Like, he could not get his shit together. And I gave AJ Ra and here's the thing with AJ Ra. He had a couple of bars, but he was not potent like that to me, personally. I need to see more projection. I need to see more elements of performance. Your bar quality is good. That could get better, but I need to see more oomph. Like, it don't sound like you talking from your chest. It sounds like you're just talking out of your nose or something. Like, I need the bass. Brother. Hit the bass. But I gave you the dub, though. Like, I'm one of these guys, I'm not, like, there's people that go by the Sue Surf logic. Like, not me. You got to be clean to win a round for me. You wasn't clean, and in those rounds you weren't clean. The first round, he was clean. I remember Joker Star being clean the first round, and it was powerful. And I was like, oh, if this is the type of material we getting, this AJ kid about to be out of here. Second and third, he jammed, man. So I gotta get those rounds to AJ. So he wasn't clean. Who else wasn't clean on this card? Villain and iKid, neither one of those guys were clean. So that's like a wash. And it troubled me because Villain was saying some shit. Like, he got this pace to the way he raps that is so intriguing, so engaging. You like following along, and you just like this one he was doing the whole time he was rapping. Now his movement is crazy because he be all over the place. So, but I'm like at the crib following with him, like, okay, man, he's saying some wicked shit. But the problem was he wasn't clean. And if I'm Paris, if I'm Snoop, I'm talking to these boys next card like, look, we trying to take off here. Y'all creating bad footage. We can't have this shit. I already know. I feel like Paris be on that type of shit. I feel like because she be having that poker face. I know behind the scenes she be tearing them a new one about this shit, this lack of preparation, this hidden character like performance. But shout to Villain, shout to iKid. I like iKid's abilities too. He had some bars, but he was choppy too. So that's a wash. What was another battle that it was just Giz and Frost. Frost first round. Giz went first. His first round was solid. Then Frost went, jammed up a lot. A little just sloppy. Not really with it. I think I'm gonna get that one to Giz, even though I felt like Frost was more entertaining. Giz reminds me of like a Pat Stay-ish type of. He's not Pat Stay. Let's get that clear. But he has the archetype, the characteristics, because it's like aggression / jokes. Like, I'll tear your head off and play soccer with it, or whatever. Like, just some kickball shit. It's some gruesome shit, but then it's like joking elements. He got this duality where he does like kind of meshes both of them together. So sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. And yeah, that's how I felt about that one. Let's go to another one. What else was a hidden battle? Oh, Caps versus Black T. Black T is good. I don't know how long he's been rapping. He seems like, I'm guessing he's like one of the on a new era. The way they lined it up, get it on Vimeo. By the way, it's still on Vimeo. Era versus Era. Do cop that. I do feel like he can transition, because there's something about the clarity in how he speaks. He speaks with, and he got a lot of confidence. Like, I seen him, he'll say a line and he'll look back and wink at somebody and shit. I like that type of shit. I like that ability just to just really own your shit, because you know your shit so well, you can just move different when you're on the stage or when you're on the platform performing. Black T was putting shit together, and a lot of the angles that the new era was taking, and I don't even know if this is true, but a lot of the angles was just about the older era kind of fucking up their chances. Like, how many battlers said that? I think we're gonna get into another one, but yeah. So I remember. Who did that a lot? Like, AJ Rod did that to Joker Star about him not performing well. We'll get into the Nobi, Bracy, Enigma, Wilsey. Like, a lot of them was doing that, and that shit was hitting. And second of all, if that's all this has really been true, and like these old era guys been fucking up, then shame on you. Shame on you guys. But Black T was at him early, dope ass angles. A little bit of humor, especially in that second round when he was like talking about basically he's much better when he's focused on actual music as opposed to battling. And he was like giving them pointers and shit. Like, that shit was dope. Like, and Caps was just fumbling, stumbling, rumbling, tumbling. Like, he was tumbling like he was in the gymnastics. You would thought this motherfucker was Simone Biles, the way he was tumbling with his words. Come on, Caps. I've seen Caps before. It was disappointing to me, Caps. I was disappointed. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you. You better than this. You are much better than this. Yeah, Black T. I want to see a lot more of him. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not that in tune with everybody yet, so I can't be giving you matchups I would want to see him against because it might not, he might not be there yet, or he might be over the person I'm thinking about. So that's why the league owners there do a better job than me. But shout out to Black T. Black T, keep doing your thing, man. I was impressed. I'm gonna talk to some people over here in the States about trying to get you over here. I need to see some more of that type of material. All right, so Templar Surfer versus YD. I like this battle. This is one of the ones that I was like, I want to see. I'm gonna watch this again. This is a battle that I watched more than once. Well, I think I've watched all of them more than once. This is a battle but I watched all of these other battles more than once just to be sure before I came and did like a recap. That one I just watched to enjoy again. So shout out to Templar Surfer, shout out to YD. You guys put on a real good performance. I love the contrast and styles. And this is the thing. So, people, Templar calls himself the Knife Bar King or something like that. Like you got Gun Bar Kings here like Tay Rock and Gunline King and Rum Nitty. Well, he talking about he got that blade talk. You know what I'm saying? He got that blade talk, that knife talk. And it was hitting, man. The first round, that shit was hitting, man. He be saying some gruesome shit, man. I like it. Don't you ever change. Now by you never changing, that does lend itself to angles about you not evolving and being one-dimensional. Now, sometimes that angle could hit and sometimes it doesn't. YD did a good job at making that angle hit. And I'm not even talking about the props where he brought up that you were like, I guess, photoshopping yourself as Marvel characters. That, it was funny. It hit, but it was just the way he was just breaking it down. His angle game was strong, man. I like what YD was saying, man. I feel like he done got a lot better since I seen him. I seen him twice. I know I seen him versus Tech, and then I seen him against someone else. I just can't remember the name. But yo, YD, you are improving leaps and bounds of what I really had seen for you. So YD, if you're listening, if you're watching, I am proud of what you're doing. Like this. I like this. I like how you're putting your words together. I like how you're structuring your rounds. I like how it's focused and direct. I like how you're not wasting bars. You're getting right to the shits. A little humor, a little showmanship. Start off the first two rounds, or all three rounds were like you said, kind of making fun of. That was really good. Templar, just because he executed that angle on you about using like the same type of like weapons and shit, don't change though. It hit. What YD did, it did hit. But you better not because I'm seeing people here in the States, man, they trying to change Rum Nitty. I see him opening up his first round, not even punching, because like, don't change, man. Don't let them fuck up what you're doing. So I like it. All right, keep that. Close battle. I think I actually edged YD in that. I think I gave him, what was the might have been second and third. I don't know. I can't remember, but I gave him the battle 2-1 for sure. So shout out on a really good battle. I gave him rounds 1 and 2. Yes, that's what I did. That was a good battle. Enigma, the Prophet versus Wilsey. Just another battle, man, where Wilsey was just stumbling everywhere. And Enigma took advantage of this. Now, what I will say with Enigma, I gave him major props on his battle against Nobi. I remember watching that, doing a recap on that battle. As far it was like a whole pay-per-view. I think that was the Process pay-per-view. I could be tripping. I don't think you was as potent in this battle as you was against Nobi. I do think you had big moments in this battle. I do think also there is segments where you just got dry spots, and I don't know how you figure out what's the dry spot and what's not. I don't know if you even spar with people, But I was like, oh, he having a little rough patch here, where it's like 4 bars in and it's just not hitting, and then you land one, and it kind of gets you going. So you got to find like a concentrated way of making sure all of them land, or at least most of them land. Because if the Wilsey dude would have came with like better materials and more like preparation, it could have been a highly debatable battle. Like you kind of made it too close for comfort, even with him fucking up sometimes. So you definitely won this battle, though. Definitely won. You said enough dope shit. You said enough dope. Wait, didn't you? Was he the one who said? I watched so many of y'all battles. Was Enigma the one who said something about King Arthur? What did he say? Some nights I was King Arthur with just a sword and a rock. That shit was hard. I don't even know how I remember. It must have really stood out for me to remember that. It really must have stood out for me to remember that. Yeah, I think he said that. Good shit. Enigma. Good shit. Keep doing that. That was good. So yeah. What was another battle? We can go, okay, we talked about Nine Kid, da, da, da. Oh shit, I say the best for last. The best battle, two of them. I say the last two. Which one I like the Okay, let's talk about Nobi versus Bracy. Nobi versus Bracy. Nobi. You probably had one of my best, top three for sure performances in that selection that I just showed of y'all, like that 9 out of those 9 battles. You might have been top 3 for sure. I was highly impressed with him all 3 rounds. Bracy, I was impressed with too. He can really structure a punch. He can. I know Nobi was saying sometimes it's general and it's random and it doesn't apply to his opponent, but that's okay. That's okay, because if you like battle rap from the streets, from way back, a lot of that shit was general. And I'm like an older guy. I'm 35 years old, so I still appreciate that you just writing some raps and it goes to anyone you face when you get up on the street corners. Like I'm appreciative of that. Do I like direct material as well? Of course. It hits harder. It hits you here. You know what I'm saying? But I fuck with what Bracy was doing. I just think he was. It's weird to say this because he's the elder statesman, but I feel like he got outclassed by Nobi. Damn, did I just say that? I felt like he got outclassed because Nobi didn't just rely. He was jokes, humor, but serious angles. Like every round he had an element of something. I feel like the first round he was just bar heavy, barking, right? Second round, very comedic, funny as shit, talking about the brother's height. And every time he said something about his height, he got a laugh. Like it was hilarious to me too. Like looking up, saying "What's up, shorty?" and I forgot the other shit. When you giving back shots, do you stand on your tippy toes? Like that shit was hard. And that's another thing I want to talk about briefly is we have to stop acting like jokes don't count just as much as a gun bar punch or any other punch. I'm grading that shit high too. You know, battle rap back in the day, a lot of the shit wasn't just gun bars. Fight Club, if you guys remember Fight Club with Serious Jones, Math Hoffa, all those guys, Arsenal was winning, clowning, joking. Hulkamania leg drop ain't a gun bar. It's a joking bar about putting you in a wrestling finishing move that isn't really that strong. Serious Jones was just joking about Jen, talking about what isn't like whatever million in China. You can't even go platinum over there. Like, it was all off of jokes, man. Wasn't that like the best MCs at the time wouldn't go? So stop trying to eliminate jokes. Like, how he win? All he said was joke. All he was trying to be funny. Yeah, that shit hit. And it hit in the second round with Nobi. Third round, he got angle bag again. Started talking about, the lack of support that Bracy shows to his brothers and his crew. What he say? You don't wear it, Then he said something about another person. You don't share it. Like, you don't share the clips. You don't wear the merch. You don't wear wiretap. You don't wear wire. You missing out, Bracy, if that's true. So I just thought he got outclassed a little bit. I don't know if this. I would look at this as an elevation of Nobi from what I've seen. I think I've seen 2 battles of Nobi as well. The last one being the Enigma the Prophet battle, where his third showed me the promise that he could give me. Because I think even that was around where Enigma was like, talk to me. Like, he was, like, he had the room. He had the room in that third round against Enigma. But his first 2 was just lacking a little something. I feel like he's found a good groove, and he got that battle, man. He got it. But that was a really dope battle because Bracy was spazzing too. Matter of fact, Bracy third was strong as fuck, man. That dude can really put together some punches, man. He might be one of my favorite punchers over there just to watch from a punching standpoint. All right, so Soul-Jitsu versus, oh man, D-Mac. D-Mizzy Mac. Soul-Jitsu versus D-Mac was battle of that bunch to me. Because it was intense at times. It was a total contrast in how they structured their rounds to go at each other. It was total different perspectives. You could tell without... And this battle kind of tricked me a little bit. Because if you look at all the battles, the new era guys was on the left side, and the younger cats was kind of on the right for most of these battles. But they kind of know how they got that to where he was on the left. But Soul-Jitsu, who's the vet, the older era guy, he was on the left this time. I noticed that. I don't know. It just fucked with me mentally. Like, wait, where's the... But D-Mac went first, and he set the tone. His first was strong, bro. Woo! His first was strong. He fucked up his own momentum when he pushed the shit out of Soul-Jitsu, cleared him. And I just didn't know what that was about. I didn't understand that type of energy. We don't need that in battle rap. You know, a little bump, a little getting close to each other, that's cool. But when you shoving the dude like 5 steps back, like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. Now, I haven't seen him before, but based upon, I put 2 and 2 together. But based on the material Soul-Jitsu had for you about, like, you kind of emotional, and you was doing, like, a little talking through the brothers' rounds, which I'm just not a big fan of. Like, it looks bad. When you talk through someone's round, the footage looks bad for both of you. Like, you make it unwatchable. Because, like, if you're talking through his round, I can't hear what he's saying, so I'm like, I can't even hear what the brother's saying, so I'm going to click X and not watch the battle completely. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to be like, oh, this is what they're doing, I'm out. So you're fucking up your own views. Like, you gotta, come on, baby. You gotta think out here. But yeah, so he was strong though. I think I gave him the first. Was it the first? No, it wasn't. I don't think it was. Because Soul-Jitsu came out spazzing. And he was spazzing the whole battle. I'm not gonna lie. The material was different. He really embraced being an adult in this whole battle. And he had to kind of counter-right because this D-Mac was so aggressive and angling so heavy about, like, and I've never seen this battle. I guess it was true because he never said it wasn't, and he kind of like tried to, I don't know if that was a rebuttal or he just counter-wrote because he knew there was going to be a topic. But apparently Soul-Jitsu in the battle went against a white dude, and the white dude was making some real racist remarks. And D-Mac was playing on an angle that you let that dude say that to you in your face and you ain't do shit. And Soul-Jitsu was just basically saying, like, I'm not going to do shit because I'm aware that I'm on camera that hit. Like I'm smarter than that. If I'm going to do something, it's not going to be with cameras seeing me do. You know, like, he was just OG talking, like, real smart shit. Oh, and he had this line. What was this line that he had? Something about, like, not being in the streets no more. Like, I don't need to be in the dark nights when I know that my sunset. Something to that. I'm probably fucking that line up. It was something to that extent. Like, I don't need to be out in these dark nights when I know that my sun's set. Oh, I don't even got kids yet, and that shit was powerful. That might have been my favorite bar of the whole event because it's growth. It's just growth, just absolute growth, man. I think I gave him that battle, but D-Mac impressed me, man. The aggression, the intensity, the bars. He can rap his ass off. Like, he was hitting these little pockets. I think it was in the first round D-Mac was, and I was just like, whew. The breath control was amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see more of him for sure. But that's really it, man. I really love these battles for the most part. A lot of them weren't clean. Y'all need listen. As No Loose Chat grows, there's going to be the who's who of media and leagues paying more. Like y'all already got Lex, who got a top 5 league in battle rap to me. iBattle. They got their own app. Like, that's big talk right there. Lex Luthor is watching you guys, like getting links and watching you guys. People are going to be reaching out. Like, he's developing, I think he's developing like a iBattle UK. Like, he's getting a platform in the UK. He's developing a division there. Do you know what that could do for you guys? So clean that shit up. I know Parrots and Snoop are on you guys about, y'all gotta be cleaner, man. Let me, cause when I look back, I like the card, I like the event. I had a very good time watching it. So, like, let me go through the list. Wilsey versus Enigma. Wilsey was stumbling. Giz versus Frost. I believe they both were, but Frost big time. Villain I-Kid. Both of them was choppy. Bracy and Nobi, good battle. Straps, choppy, stumbling. Joker Star, choking. So I'm already with 6 battles in, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people already. 6 battles, 6 MCs. And then you got Caps, so 7. In 9 battles, I got 7, mishaps and stumbles that can't be going on. But I will say the ones that got through clean, the Bracy and the Nobis, the Templar and the YD, and the Soul Jitsu and D-Mac, drop those battles immediately. I know y'all gonna drop the big 4 main events, but Snoop, if you watching, first of all, Snoop, y'all got No Loose Chat hoodies, and you ain't telling me you got, this is what, I thought we was better than, I thought we was, fam, I thought we had, okay, all right, I didn't know you had no loose chat hoodies and didn't holler at your boy. My DMs are available. Let me know. What? Okay. But anyway, shout out to the people that was there. TN Crumpus was there. You had the whole crew there. Shout out to them. They do an amazing job. It's good to see the ladies like taking control of battle rap over there. Like, yo, we need, hey, No Loose Chat, be on the lookout for some MCs that are women. I want to see that. I need that. How, let me know. Or just, like, you don't have to have a division. Like, just have some women from the States come over there and open up a, like, I don't know. I love to see the women battle rap, man. I love to see it. So, get that done. But dope event overall, because the 4 main events, you know what I'm saying, outside of crashing, but he got through his rounds. So those 4 really stood out to me for different reasons, and there were some battles on the undercards that were dope again. Soul Jitsu and D-Mac, Nobi and Bracy, and Templar versus YD. I would say Templar and YD was the funnest. Like, it was very entertaining. It might have been the most entertaining to me. I really like that battle a lot. I would like to see that again. But yeah, salute to the UK for embracing me, for allowing me to get educated. Like I said, I'm not a finished project when it comes to learning about UK battle rap. I'm learning every day. So if I butchered something, if I got something fucked up, my apologies. Hope y'all guys don't grill me too crazy. But salute to them again. Let me look on the phone. Because I don't want to get this wrong, man. I don't want to get this wrong, because I really I really really rock with the team over there at No Loose Chat. So I wanna Vimeo.com/on-demand/era versus era. Cop the pay-per-view, man. You got a lot of battles for under $50. You're getting a lot of fucking battles for under. Yo, that's like, oh, don't play around with this. Do not play around with this. Go check it out for yourselves. Be entertained, and get familiar, man. Because this league is here to stay. A lot, some of these battlers are here to stay, and we're gonna be seeing some of them very soon. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I am Ledge. Subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff. As always, keep it battle rap. Peace and love. We out.